You know what? I've held off long enough. I think it's finally time we take a look at the Civic Type R. I mean, this game has been out for almost a week at this point. Actually, tonight it'll be exactly a week. And I still haven't seen this car yet. That's not an NPC. Anyways, I think it's also finally time I show you the insane build idea I had for this. But I think it all depends on if we have the right engine swaps and if we can get the right amount of power out of it, because I'm not expecting many engine swaps from this. I mean, it's a Honda Civic, and I know that some Honda Civics have had some pretty insane engine swaps. I mean, take the first generation Civic RS, for example, which had a V8 swap and was able to get to X-Class and Forza Horizon 4. But this, I hope we have something, because as I said, I really need a B or a K series that can get 1,000 horsepower. So let's see what we have. Obviously, we have the wide body kit. We are going to go for the wide body kit. That is part of the build idea I had. What else is all-wheel drive, because all-wheel drive Civics go hard. And we do have 3 engine swaps. We have the stock 315 horsepower K24, I believe. A 2-liter turbo inline 4 with 315 horsepower, 1.6-liter inline 3, a turbo rally, and a 2-liter flat 4 rally. We're going to keep the stock K series. I also want to see, what wing do we have for this? We do have what appears to be a larger Honda wing. We will go with that. We also have Forza Aero. I actually really like that too. And then we can remove the wing. I think, though, we're actually going to go with this wing because it is larger and it also does have the same amount of downforce. We also do need racing slicks. We need to make them as thick as possible. I haven't considered the wheels for this build. That could be a problem. We are going to go with sport wheels because we do need them to be light. Definitely something in the style of the original wheels, something like this, but at the same time, not with as much detail. What I'm trying to go for here is an insane Civic. Kind of something like those Konja Civics you see in Japan. But I don't know what to go for. Maybe these would work? I'll go with these for now, but at the same time, I feel like they're too basic. Like, I want something that has some detail to it, but at the same time, not something that's like a spinning Mona Lisa, essentially. But at the same time, something with 5 spokes. We need to be able to filter by spokes. Please give us the option to sort by spokes. Like, we could go like 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 spokes like that. That's what we really, really need. That's what people haven't been asking for enough. That is what we seriously, seriously, seriously need. We also need to sort by, like, wheels with no lip, wheels with a thick outer lip, stuff like that. I don't know how that would be possible, though. What be the border between a thick outer lip and a thin outer lip? But I guess these are going to be fine for now, because this is really all we have. We'll keep it a 6-speed. We will throw in a race driveline and a race diff. We will need to throw on the best brakes, but I was going to say we really need to lower it. That looks hot. With the anti-roll bars. We also need a roll cage and a weight reduction. This thing, 3,400 pounds for a Civic is kind of heavy. It's kind of heavy now. And we also need to max this thing the hell out. Also, let's see, like, what a new exhaust is going to sound like, too. I hope it sounds good. I hope it sounds crazy. Let's see. Wow, that's not a lot of change, actually. That's kind of disappointing. We can up it to a 2.4 liter. That's good. And the turbo. Just really wish we could get more power. That's 573 max. I was hoping for at least 700. Actually, this thing wouldn't happen to have more power, would it? I mean, it's a rally engine, so it might. Let's see. That's 639. That's already higher. That's 645 out of the turbo rally. I know this one can get like 660, I think, so let's try this one. It's smaller, but I hope we can get more power out of it. I hope it's one of those motorcycle engines that they have in like some of the K trucks, because those can get crazy power for how small they are. Plus, it doesn't sound that bad. Despite being a 3-cylinder, it does not sound that bad. I think our power's gonna come from the turbo though. Up to 604 horsepower. So this one gets 626. Our best might be the turbo rally. I do think they changed the turbo rally sound. It does sound pretty damn good. Let's see. It sounds mid at best. That's 579 and 668. I guess this is the best we're gonna get. 660 horsepower. We were only able to shave off a couple hundred pounds. Sure, and we are all-wheel drive, which the main thing is all-wheel drive and a decent amount of power. Plus, I guess you could do a little bit of rounding up to 700, so that's fine, I guess. We'll lengthen the gears as far as we go. I don't want it to be too fast, though. Let's go like this. Lower it. And then here's where my main idea is going to come into play. So what we're going to do is we're going to paint it carbon fiber. Bear with me here. We're going to leave the mirrors carbon fiber. We're going to leave the wing carbon fiber. We're even going to paint the wheels carbon fiber. But here's where things are about to get interesting, because we're not leaving it carbon fiber. Actually, we're going to paint it white. And here's why we painted it carbon fiber. We're going to make a carbon fendered Civic. We're going to make a Honda Civic with carbon fenders, a carbon hood, and a carbon roof. But the rest of the car is going to be white. In fact, we actually have to do one of these on the wing, so then we can do a layer mask to keep it carbon fiber. You see what I'm doing here? So this is going to take a little bit of effort to do, because we have to essentially use shapes to trace around everything we don't want carbon fiber. So that includes, like, for instance, the fender. Like that. Is that on the fender? Okay, so we do have a little problem with the fender here. We'll do it like that. Paste that. And then cover the rest of the bumper in carbon. White. And then we'll have to trace around the door to make that white as well, while also keeping the fender carbon fiber. I'm going to say carbon fiber a lot in this video. But here was my idea. I really wish I had more powerful engines for this, because, as I said, I wanted to do an insane Civic build. Even if we had that 2.5 liter inline 6 going kind of viral right now, no? Because, I mean, it is an 1100 horsepower RB25, so I guess let's go like this, and we'll make this smaller. Circles are really great because they can be used to fill in a lot of the gaps with like a small point, while also getting a little bit of the area around it too. I also don't know if... Hang on. Okay, so we will have to cut around the door even more, because it does turn out that part of the, the side skirt is also part of the fender, but we should get the side skirt part of the fender and not the, fender part of the fender. That, if that makes any sense, it probably made no sense at all. So I'm just trying to find the best way on how to do this, because we'll probably have to cut out some of the carbon fiber again. You know what? Just let me cook. I mean, come on, I cooked, right? I cooked. Seriously, like, actually, wait, can this be a little better? I think that's fine. Come on, that is so sick. I was not actually expecting it to be this damn cool. So I ended up going with the body colored roof, but I mean, I guess that's as fine as I can get. I'm just kind of blown away with what I did here. Turns out actually, you can option this. I can option it without the carbon roof. But I decided to go with it anyways because we already have enough carbon. I mean, we got the hood and the fenders in carbon. And I guess that is it. That's really all I wanted to do with that. Not really any other stickers, but it looks so good. It's bugging me a little bit. But come on. I just wish that we could get a little more power out of this. That is my only wish. Because, like, a 1,000 horsepower Civic would go hard as hell. Can we get a 4-cylinder, too? Like, even then, I wish I could get that 1.6 liter. I think it's just a 1 liter, maybe, that I could put in the P50. It gets, like, 800 horsepower. That'd be perfect for this. I mean, maybe not in the fact that it revs to, like, 18,000 RPM, but still. Like, I'm just blown away with the Liberated on this. Like, it seems simple, but it is so hard to get carbon body panels while everything else is, the body color. Not to mention now, our, engine bay is going to be carbon fiber too, which is also exactly what I wanted. Same with the door jambs are going to be carbon fiber. So really, this thing is just wrapped in white, and the entire thing is made out of carbon fiber. That's what it was made to look like. But, like, gosh, it's so sick. Not such this wide body is super rad too. I kind of wish we could throw on another splitter on the wide body kit and another diffuser too. Oh frick! Yeah, what you gonna do about it? Actually, can we jump onto the highway from here? Yeah. Well, apparently I can't. Now, what I meant to do was this. Oh my god. Jesus sign. Jesus sign. Bottom text. Anyways, this thing. My god. I just can't get over this thing. Like, I totally cooked on this livery. I totally cooked on it. This thing is so rad. But as I keep saying, I just wish we could get it a little more powerful, a little lighter. What car is down here? Oh, there are 32, okay. I just wish that we could get a little more out of this Civic. That is all. Then it would be just absolutely perfect. Wait, I don't want to leave. I still gotta find out how to navigate the highways, because I'm gonna be spending a lot of time on them. It's fucking crazy. It's allergy season. It's allergy season, and I am dying. Thankfully, I have 4x6, so I can stay inside instead of staying out in the pollen. But overall, I just left the highway again. But overall, this thing does look really sick. I do really like the new FL5 Civic. It's just a problem that I feel like it may be a little overpriced. I think that in the US, because of the tariffs, they're up to like 70 grand for a 350 horsepower car. I think Lotus Amiras are still 100 grand, so like 30k more, and you get like 85 more horsepower in a mid-engined manual. I know this thing comes in a manual too, but you get 2 extra cylinders, keep it a manual, in a rear-wheel drive sports car that looks better than this. And yet, this FL5 does look absolutely incredible. Really release it again. I don't even care anymore. But in-game, they did an okay job. They could have given it maybe a couple more engine swaps, a little bit more power. Maybe like one of the time attack car engines would be sick. But with the wide body kit, I'm not complaining about this wide body. That wide body is sick as hell. We definitely definitely needed it for this car, and I would be actually surprised if we didn't have any body kits for this car. So I'm really, really, really glad we do. It's such a cool one at that. Like, it doesn't have the egregious box fenders or the egregious box layers. It actually looks so good. They did such a good job on this wide body. And even then, having that little extra spoiler option from Honda was pretty sick too. But the one thing I would love that I am bringing up again is roof attachments, because I would absolutely love to throw a kayak on the roof of this. Even with the wide body kit and with the 670 horsepower, I would love to throw a kayak on it. Maybe have like the ties around the wing or something. And I feel like take the wing off, maybe remodel the ties so then they're around like the trunk or something instead. That would be so good. Because I feel like all the cars in this game, all the NPC's cars, look so much better when they have the rack on. So why can't we get the same for this? I mean, I know on some cars we can get roof accessories, but that's only on some. It would look so good on this. So good on this. Like, I keep speccing out Civic Type Rs in the Honda configurator, and I always put a roof rack on them because they look so much better with them. Seriously, this thing, it just looks, like, weird without a roof rack now. Like, it looks fine, but at the same time, it doesn't look right. Like, anything with a roof rack is instantly cool. Especially if it's a sports car like this. But I'm kind of just blown away at this thing. It does handle really good. Even whenever I was driving it around and it's still front-wheel drive, it was still perfection. I don't know what Honda did. I don't know how the devs did it. But Honda made an incredible, incredible car. And the devs replicated that perfectly. I am absolutely in love with this car. But to make it from a 7 out of 10 to a 10 out of 10, power. I will bring it up time and time again. It needs more power. It needs some insane 4-cylinder engine swaps. The best engine swap they could have added, the Sierra Evo Inline 4. Actually, what car do we have here? Alfa Giulia? Screw that. That would have been probably the best engine swap they could have given this thing. And it would actually work. It would fit for this car, too. Because the Civic Type R, this is a track-focused Civic. So having a track-focused engine would be sick as hell. But, I mean, come on. This thing is, it's so good. It's still so good. Maybe I just keep patting myself on the back for this delivery I did. I don't know. But, I mean, still, like, it's rad. It is so rad. I could just keep glazing this car, but I don't want this video to be, like, an hour long. So I'm just gonna cut it here.